Hey folks, I'm Tori. Welcome to Bass Strategy. Well, August is over, so I've got an August favorites video for you guys. I've got 4 tackle favorites, and then I've got a special thanks and a special no thanks afterwards. So August was a pretty good month. It was a numbers month for me. I got a lot of bass, but the quality wasn't as good as it was the previous month in July. The name of the game this month looks like it was finesse. Not because it was a tough month for fishing, it was just that I purchased a lot of new finesse tackle and I tried it out, and as a result just caught a lot of fish on it. The technique that caught the biggest fish for me this month was the drop shot. My favorite lure that I tried this month on the drop shot was the Reaction Innovations Flirt worm. This is a great little worm. I just got it over the off season and I had an opportunity to try it this month. What makes this one so interesting is it's got a V-shaped tail and you just get a ton of action out of it. The color I have here, I'm going to link it in the description below. It's like a clear, smoky, black flake. Just really good natural color. Technique that caught the most fish for me was the tube. This is my favorite right here. This is the Big Bites Baits tournament tube, and the color is green pumpkin, blue flake. Natural looking color. Just have done so well on this lure, not just in August, but all summer long. The tube has been one of my favorite finesse techniques this year. So definitely check these out. This one I actually used today and just got completely beat up. So definitely worth checking these guys out. One of my favorite new terminal tackle products that I tried this month was the Picasso Rhino head finesse worm hook. If you watched my unboxing video, you would have seen this, and I had mentioned that I was looking to try some new finesse worm hooks. And here it is. I gave it a shot in August and did really well on it. One of the things that they mentioned in the product video for this was, due to the design of the head, you're always going to hook the fish, or the vast majority of the times you're going to hook the fish on the roof of the mouth. That was about 50-50 for me. I did get them in the roof of the mouth a lot, but sometimes it just ended up on the sides of their mouth, which was fine. More importantly, I just like the performance of this hook a lot. If you are looking for a finesse worm hook, you should definitely check these out. Highly recommended. Another new product I tried this month was a jig trailer. Now, I never really got into the beaver style trailers for my jigs. I'm just not a big fan of the dead action on my jigs. I want a little bit more out of the trailer, and as a result I have a lot of packet craws and rage craw chunk trailers. But I wanted to try something new, and one of the trailers that I found that I really liked was this Missile Baits D-Bomb, and I'm using this as a trailer. Now, I have them in peanut butter jelly. I specifically wanted to try these on my brown and purple jigs. What I really liked about these as trailers is the kind of action you get out of the tail section. So it's not a big aggressive action, but because they're so thin, they wave really well in a very subtle, almost finesse-y way. Now, this is the full-size version, but they also come in a smaller size. I wanted the full size. I was looking for a bigger profile out of this kind of a trailer, and if I wanted to go smaller, I could always just cut off the top a little bit and still have that big, aggressive size tail. Alright, now for the special thanks for the month. So a few weeks ago I went out to one of my small lakes that I go to in the morning, and I was inflating my boat, and I go out pretty early in the morning. It's dark when I get to the launch, and I'm usually the first one there. But I pulled up this morning, this particular morning, and there was already somebody else there. No big deal. I figured, you know, once in a while that happens. Someone else beats me to the ramp. But as I was getting my boat prepared, another boat came, and then another one, and another one. And turns out they were actually doing a small tournament there. There were 6 total boats on the water, And I mean, this isn't a big lake. I can row across the whole thing, but they were doing a tournament with bass boats there. So the people fishing that tournament couldn't have been nicer. One participant even offered me their coffee. I guess they had an extra cup of coffee and they offered it to me. And when we were out on the water, they gave me more than enough space, more than I expected or really even needed. It's one of the bigger lakes that I fish, but it's still a pretty small lake. So it's easy when you have a tournament of 6 boats and then on top of that, casual anglers like myself, for there to be a little bit less space to move around. It's a little bit more cramped on the water. So these people were very courteous and they followed angler etiquette, and for that I give them the special thanks of the month. Special no thanks of the month goes out to the swimmer. Swimmer got too close to my boat. I don't know why they got so close to my boat. It's dangerous. There was plenty of room to swim around me. Occasionally, that's what you get with swimmers. I just don't know what to say. Special no thanks. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, my August favorites. If you have any comments or questions, leave a comment below. If you like this video, give me that like and consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you next time.